I wanted to talk to you. CCP not only pretend to negotiate with you, okay, pretend to give you something. I'll give you the real concrete. This is the intel I want to share with you because just today, actually yesterday, Modi, the Prime Minister of India, announced that he would visit China October 31st to September 1st, attending the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Remember, in the previous show, we talked about, so he already announced. This is a behind the backdoor intel directly coming from the whistleblowers from the new federal state of China. And Xi Jinping is planning to bribe Modi because Xi Jinping wants Modi to stay beyond September 1st. Because you exactly know why. Because September 3rd, that the CCP is basically arranged a celebration and a military parade to celebrate so-called the People's War against the Japanese aggression, the World War II. But anyway, that's where I mentioned that Xi's daughter planned to make the first political debut, to basically signaling that she is going to be the heir of Xi Jinping's dynasty. Okay, so they're going to go to the North Korea, and that's September 3rd. And good news is Trump has already decided not going. But Xi Jinping is trying to convince Modi to stay on. Now I'm going to tell you what Xi Jinping has basically doled out in front of Modi to lure, attracting him. And these are the promises that Xi Jinping has given to Modi. If Modi would agree to, if Modi would stay on for a few more days to kind of propping up the authoritarian Xi dynasty. Okay.
Yes.
So this is a deal, a negotiation, right? Because the CCP know everybody wants something, so they use this negotiating to wasting your time. Some of them can be actualized, some of them will not, just be an empty promise. So the first, if India, if India show a goodwill, the CCP is ready to offer them technology. Okay, what kind of technology? It's the interference suppression technology used to jamming the signals for satellite system, for GPS system. And the CCP right now, the technology the CCP possess is almost in par with the United States and even better than Russia. So CCP is using this technology to carve a deal to exchange for favorable terms from Modi. Okay, the second thing they're willing to offer is they offer free J-10 fighter jets to India Prime Minister during his SCO visits. The third one is financial and economic, which is more cooperation and business on grains, on food supplies. Okay, so, and then they're willing to share the profits, and they offer very fat profits to India side. Okay, so these are the three conditions, but more. If Modi would agree to stay on, consider stay on September 3rd, participating this military parade event, the state, function event that Xi Jinping is planning right now, Xi Jinping would promise to give territories right now under dispute between India and China, a huge chunk of it, which is a very crucial portion of the Himalaya region. In Chinese, it's called Motuo, but I don't know. I can't find the English translation, proper English translation of that region. But maybe later next show, I will find it for you, because this is just in intel. Okay, this is hot from somebody just shared with New Federal State of China. So you are the first batch of audience to hear this.
We love that.
Okay, so it shows you what CCP is willing to do. All of this is to counter United States, because don't forget, Trump is pushing India, right?
We just put a bunch of tariffs on them because he's accusing them of funding the Russian against Ukraine.
Exactly. So CCP is willing to cut off its own limbs to destroy United States. There's nothing they will not willing to do. So wake up, America.
It sounds like that's a huge package to India, especially the land and then the technology to jam the GPS. But what we know about China is they'll offer all these pretty sparkly things and shiny things, and then ultimately they won't deliver on their promise, or they'll take it away. They may give it to them for a short time, but we know that the CCP can't be trusted. And ultimately, it's not about India or even trying to help India, because they don't care. It's about hurting the United States of America. And the United States of America and the Congress and the Department of Justice and all the people that are interfacing with the CCP need to wake up. They just need to understand what is the cost and what's at risk. And what's at risk is our future and our safety and our nation, because these guys aren't playing. This is